This is how you use faith to manifest anything that you want. It is so much more powerful. It is so effective to use faith to manifest the love, the loving committed relationship, the specific person, the money, the dream job, the dream house, the car, the free things that you just want to get showered in every single day. Whatever it is that you're choosing to manifest, it is so much more effective to use faith over trying to force or manipulate or control your external reality. Because when you are chasing out there, when you're trying to get, when you're trying to take action from the state of I don't have it, right? When you're taking it from a state of fear, doubt, anxiety, when you're feeling insecure within yourself, when you're showing up from I'm not chosen, I'm not good enough, I need to prove myself, I need to get the love, I need to get the money because I'm not the person who has it. When you're showing up from that state, you are simply reaffirming to yourself, I don't have it. Your reality has no choice but to reflect back to you more of not having it. So, whenever you're shifting into a state of faith, you're shifting into a state of being the person who already has it. You're deciding, I am the person that already has it. So, you're no longer letting out there your 3D, your reality, your circumstances, even if they're unfavorable, even if they are so annoying and frustrating you, right? Even if you're like, what is going on right now? Seriously, seriously, universe, seriously, divine. And it's all coming from us, it's all stemming from within us, which makes it like one big cosmic joke in a way. But so have a laugh about it and then recognize because you created these circumstances, you can absolutely change it. What's currently happening is just playing out the old story, and it's your job to choose a new story and not react to what is happening out there. Because you cannot let the external circumstances or your current environment determine who it is that you're being or what it is that you're choosing to believe or the stories that you're choosing to tell yourself. So if you're letting, for example, if someone's not texting you back and then you spiral and you go into, oh my goodness, I'm not loved. Oh my goodness, they don't want me. Oh my goodness, they must be talking with other people. Or you are not hearing back from a job yet. And you're like, oh my goodness, they're going with someone else. Oh my goodness, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Right? If you're freaking out, snap out of it. Okay. Snap out of it and recognize that you're the creator of your reality. So it's like you almost have to stop creating the stories that you're telling yourself off of what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're tasting, touching, and smelling. You have to basically deny your five senses, your human senses, and go within to your divine God, higher self power, right? And recognize that you're the one that chooses the story and then it gets reflected externally. So if you want to break the pattern, right? Because if you're constantly relying on the external validation and you're getting the same stuff just continuing to play out that's unfavorable, then it's reinforcing that story of I'm not good enough, I'm not chosen. See, I knew they were going to leave. See, I knew they were going to go with someone else. See, I knew that I never have enough money or whatever it is, right? If you're just reinforcing that, it never changes, right? So if you want to change your reality, if you actually want to break this cycle and change the reality that you're experiencing, it means coming back to your power, to recognize that you create your reality and instead denying your five senses, going within to choose the story that you want to experience instead. So making a decision about what it is that you want as if you already have it. Like, no, I always have more than enough money. No, I'm always chosen in love. No, I have the most loving, committed relationship. No, I have a thriving business. My business is thriving better than ever, right? Whatever, or I'm living in my dream house. I'm so grateful. I wake up in my dream house every single day. I'm so grateful I'm driving my dream car. I'm so grateful I feel so happy. I'm so grateful I've got my dream body. Whatever you're manifesting, right? Maybe it's appearance changes. You have to have more faith in the unseen. You have to have more faith in your imagination as the real reality instead of out there, right? So your 3D is the projection, your mind is the projector. So what are you choosing to play? What movie are you choosing to play on the projector? That's what's going to get played out, okay? So have more faith in your imagination as the real reality and start to use your imagination as the real reality. Instead of using your imagination to have so much faith in negative outcomes, right? If you're imagining the worst case scenario, you're having so much faith in what you don't want. And you haven't even got any proof that that is going to happen. So why would it be any more difficult for you to have faith and imagine the best case scenario? Why is that more delusional? It's literally not. It's literally just choosing a different outcome. It's choosing a different story. And when you're in that state of having it, right? Actually seeing it in your mind's eye, visualizing it, bringing it into your imagination, having faith in it in your mind, seeing it as already done, telling yourself the story that is a match to that. Like, of course I have this because I'm worthy and deserving of it. Of course I'm irreplaceable. Of course I'm irresistible. Of course I'm magnetic. Of course it's natural and normal for me to have so much money. It's natural and normal for me to live my dream life. It's natural and normal for men or women to be flocking to me, right? Like literally whatever you're wanting, to see that in your mind's eye and to have faith in the unseen. In the unseen. Because everything that you see around you physically that has been created in your room right now that you're in was created by someone's mind first. It all started as an idea. It all started as an idea. Everything starts in the mind. So if you want to change your reality, change the image, change the story up here. And also as well, it is not your job. Once you have decided it's done, it is not your job to figure out how or when. So that's where faith comes in. It's not even necessarily believing it, it's knowing it, right? And whenever you're reinforcing beliefs, that's when you start to know something. That's when you know something. That's when it becomes natural and normal for you to have it. That's when it's so easy for it to come in and it just manifests very naturally and easily. So when you're choosing to have faith instead of looking at the how or the when, right? Things are moving behind the scenes that you're not even necessarily, your physical human eyes cannot see what's happening. But your subconscious mind is doing the work for you, right? Or the universe, God, source, divine, whatever you want to call it, is moving things. Everything will move. Everything will move to bend to your stories and the images that you're consistently feeding in your mind. You're continuing to persist in the dominant story that you're telling, the dominant image that you're projecting into your mind, that you're seeing in your mind. It has to be reflected out there. You don't manifest what it is that you want, right? So if you're wanting something and you're chasing it, you don't manifest what you want. You manifest who it is that you are, who it is that you're being. You manifest through what you're deciding, what you're knowing, who you know you are, and what you assume to be true about yourself and about your desires. So this is your sign. This video is your sign that if you've been paying too much attention to circumstances out there, oh, but they did this, they did this, they did this. No, snap out of it. Doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. That is the old story. Let it go. Let it burn. Let it die. Let it go away. Let it fade. Stop giving more power to it. Stop giving any of your attention to it. Stop giving any of your energy to it. And it cannot live. The only things that can live is the things that you actually place your awareness and your focus on. So, stop placing your focus out there and start placing your focus on, what would I be seeing? What's one image that I can bring into my mind right now, since I already have my desire, since I know it's already done, right? And this comes from an element of also having trust and surrendering and actually getting out of your own way and thinking that you know best as well. Because actually, your ego, when you're trying to you're trying to work out how or when is this going to happen? Why are they doing this? Why are they not texting me back? Why is this happening to me, right? Whenever your brain is giving you all of these little sneaky stories to try to get you to react, that is simply untrue. It's literally an illusion, right? It's your ego's way of trying to protect you, of trying to keep you safe. Manifestation is not logical. Manifestation is not logical, right? It bypasses logic. Faith bypasses all logic. So you can't manifest with logic. You just can't, right? I've manifested so many incredible things in my life, in love, in relationships, in business, with money, with clients, and things that seemed impossible to me, things that I thought, or I didn't even think it was delusional, actually, because I've always thought we can create anything. But other people would tell me, you're crazy, or you can't do that, or nah, you shouldn't be doing that, right? And I always said, no, I don't agree with that. You can do that, you can believe that if you want, but I'm not going to choose to believe that. I believe that we can absolutely have anything. And I continued to stay in that story, no matter what, even when it seemed illogical, even when the 3D was in my face, like looking like it wasn't going to happen. Radio silence, crickets, right? Whether it was with a specific person, whether it was with clients signing up, and then boom, when I persisted in the knowing that it was going to happen no matter what, that it was inevitable, so I could just chill, I could relax because I know that it's already done, and I have faith and I trust and I surrender, and I actually get out of the way. I let my ego get out of the way, and I trust in my higher power. I trust in my subconscious mind. I trust in the universe. I trust in the higher power, in our higher consciousness, that everything is working out. Because you write the rules. You can say, it's coming to me. Literally anything you say is true for you. Anything you're saying with conviction, anything you're deciding, anything you're knowing will be known into existence. It will be proven to you in your reality if you stay in that story long enough, right? So things happened, they manifested like that when I continued to persist and have faith, which is knowing that it's yours and knowing that it's done regardless of anything that you're seeing out there. Regardless. Stop letting it influence who you're being. Instead, come back to decide who it is that you are, what you know that you already have, make the decision about what you have, and stick to it no matter what. And you will see your manifestations come to you, and they will drop in, probably seemingly out of nowhere. I'm excited for you. Go ahead, give this video a like, comment, subscribe to the channel so this can reach more people. Have the best rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.